cross spawns here. In the upper left, it's Mini. In the bottom right, it's Zero.
Cool.
Oh.
Cross spawns PvZ. Who does it favor on a map like Fighting Spirit?
I mean, it doesn't really favor anybody, I think.
Okay.
We'll have to see how they open up, but...
like, does it make the Protoss a little bit more resilient against rushes or something?
Not exactly.
No.
I suppose it's a little bit of a longer travel distance for Lings and Hydras, but generally not as much. I mean, you know, if you have both players, let's say they're hugging the left side of the map, then, you know, the Zerg is going to be expanding towards the right, as is the Protoss most likely.
Yeah.
But cross spawns, we want to watch and see which direction Zerg tries to expand. They do expand earlier than the Protoss does. Third base, fourth base, that is.
Cool.
Now, we've seen with both Best and, or I guess it was just Best, excuse me, that he does the double scout with Forge. And it seems like Mini's going to do the same thing here. He already has a probe out on the map.
Is he going to double scout? This is interesting.
I think so, because he hasn't sent anything. Oh my god.
Well, it was like a 9 scout here.
Tosis,
Yeah.
look into my beautiful brown eyes.
Yo.
He is going to go Nexus on 11.
I think so. Or maybe not.
Guys, I gotta go. Turn into my caster bench. What?
Yeah, okay, so he's trying to spot for any incoming Lings right there.
Oh.
Okay, nothing's coming. Yeah, he's going to go Nexus. Nexus first versus Hatch first. I love that Mini mixes these builds in more often.
Yeah, he gets away with it too.
His probe is just like faster than other probes, you know?
What was the deal with him sending the probe out for a second outside the pylon and then running back? If it was Lings, he'd just be dead anyways.
So, I think that there's... Well, if it's Lings right then, like, I think that would have to be a 4-pool, right? So you can actually pylon in main and maybe live. Like, you put your Forge at the natural, and then if they attack that, it buys you time, and if they don't, you get the cannon.
Tosis is smart.
Yeah, but
Tosis
also, the type of scout patterns, like that possibly could have seen an Overlord or a Joan coming from a direction that would tell him something. But yeah, we do things, like I have builds like that with Terran, where my SCV just pops out in front for a second because of certain timings. It's so I don't know exactly specifically which one it is, but something like that.
And Mini already cutting the corners as we've seen before. My mouth is tired, Tosis.
Well, wake it up.
Trying to wake it up here.
Wake up, mouth. We even had a whole cheerful for your mouth earlier.
I know. The tasteless, kissy face cheerful.
Yeah.
So, again, the gateway's coming up here now. The pool is still a little ways out, so Lings are a little ways out. I'm sorry, the pool's done, but Lings still, you get what I'm saying.
By the way,
a little ways out.
By the way, this is Nexus first in a gateway.
Yeah.
Can you talk on that for a moment?
Into gas.
In a gas. Forges
He's gonna get a cord. He's gonna get a cord too. It's so funny because I used to say this in other casts, is that ideally the Protoss wouldn't want to have any cannons. They just want to tech into this, but of course you have to get a cannon,
of course,
to survive, unless you're Mini.
There's the Forge. He doesn't want that thing busted down.
Yeah. Why would he make a Forge in the front when he can just make it not?
He makes everyone else look stupid.
I know. Well, he might end up looking stupid this game because there's an attack coming here.
He's totally fine.
I don't know the rules for Cybernetics Core Wallens. Can you squeeze in between?
I think it's the same as a Forge, actually.
Well, can you go through the
bottom?
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Yeah.
Okay, so look at this. This is some good micro from both sides.
Block it! Block it!
Uh-oh. Is everything Mini did falling apart? Oh, no. Is he literally just going to win with Zerglings because Mini was trying to be too much of a globetrotter?
There is some satisfaction I get when the Protosses die the same way I do.
It's always cathartic. I definitely
go,
agree with
okay,
that.
we are the same, you and I.
Yeah. Every now and then, Flash can't take his third on Fighting Spirit. I'm like, yep.
Yeah. I know what this feels like. He's going to dive on the cannon. I think right before it finishes. Oh, no, he's not.
He's trying to get by.
Watch this, Tasteless. I've had it with your play-by-play. Comes into the main. Ling speed is done. Oh, no.
If there were 3 Lings here, he would win. Look at this.
Okay, that's one thing I guess you can do with Speedlings is stop the Stargate from building.
You can do anything you want with this many Speedlings.
0 is about to be 1-0 in this series.
But he's not 0. He's not. That was the funniest thing you ever said.
Thank you. Oh. So many links. Now watch, he's going to dance around this, and Protoss is like, I just want to play a good game. Actually, he kind of cheated.
He did cheat.
He tried to get ahead. The Lings are now going to dive onto the natural, hit the cannon from behind. And welcome to my ladder experience. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. It's been quite a run. Oh my God, he gets through there.
One Ling joins. Oh, it gets killed on the ramp. Loses the gate. Who cares? It's just a gate.
I don't know, man. Mini's actually stabilizing here.
Yeah, he is.
Get a gateway up. Wow. Is he making drones or Lings now?
He's got 5 drones between those 2 bases, and then 3 there, 3, 6, 8. He's got 13 drones mining minerals right now. It's not that much. So he's at 16 drones tasteless. That's pretty funny. That's pretty low. He made a lot of Lings.
Yeah, the Lings are doing a good job, though. Everything has been delayed quite a bit.
Real quick, he lost the gate. Is there any chance he goes for a scout to kill the Zerglings?
For a scout?
For a scout, the flying unit that hits ground.
No.
There's no chance. A Dragoon's so far off. You don't make a scout here?
You think he's going to make a scout to kill
I feel like
Zerglings?
we need to pause the game. I need to go talk to Mini. Mini, if you made a scout, you
Why
could
would he make a scout? Why he doesn't need to kill the Zerglings.
Yeah, he does.
He just needs to not lose probes.
What's the easiest way not to lose probes? By killing the Zerglings. Thank you very much.
He
made a mistake, misclick.
Yeah. How embarrassing. A Corsair. That's clearly the wrong choice. So he's got the Corsair coming across the map. Again, losing that gate really slows stuff down.
Yeah, it really did. At least he had the Cyber Core out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Something.
What's he making in the natural? Is that a Robo?
I don't know.
It looks like the spot where you make a Robo.
He had the Citadel in the main. Maybe it's the Templar Archives?
I don't know. But we're not going to get a shot of it. This guy's a Zerg player. You can tell, man. He's watching all the Zerg units.
Yeah, he's a Zero fan.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Zealots. All right, I'll be sure to check there in my games. Look at those Lings hiding there. That's a good spot.
I think that was a misclick.
They're going to hide in the trees, though. Each Zealot could climb up a tree, see onto the high ground.
That's how they hit air.
Yeah, that's how they hit air. So he did force out some Lings. It's not the end of the world that he lost those Zealots.
All right. Who's winning this right now? That's always
I still need to get a shot at Mini's natural, and I want to see what he made there. Was that just a pylon or something inconsequential?
Maybe.
Because we have the Templar Archives out now. He'll make a DT and start making Templars, I think. He has almost 600 gas. It was another gate. Okay, that's what he did.
That's a funny spot for a gate, isn't
it is. It's a very odd location to put that. I guess he didn't have any spot where the Lings couldn't try to dive on it.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I really thought Mini was gonna die once those Lings got him, but Mini's a very tenacious player, able to stabilize and able to bring this game further out.
He really knows what he's doing. Here's one of his famous slow Zealot moves.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure Speed will be finishing pretty soon here. Ooh, nice surround. Look at that. This is already a very good series. I know it's only the beginning of game 1, but these two are really fighting each other with everything they got. So they're going to use the best tactic in the game, which is running by the cannons.
Yeah.
You know? And then Mini stabilized.
So this is 6-hatch Hydra, by the way. This is fighting Zerg. Them's a fighting Zerg, Artosis.
Yeah. Gates being added. Upgrades on the way.
Storm being graded.
Storm being graded. Oh,
so
God.
There's no way he can do anything over here.
This flank. Zero's so good, and Mini is so good as well. My God. These players.
These gamers.
They're so good.
They're so good at the game.
Okay, so now we get to see if Mini gets busted in these situations.
Yeah.
So you were talking about
where you
how
throw down 3 storms
busted.
and the Hydras move out of the way and kill everything, and we go to game 2.
There's only 2 cannons there. I can see him getting busted. He only has enough mana for 1 storm at the moment.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And the Zealots are not here.
Is he screwed?
Artosis.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I mean, it was just, that was done for dramatic effect here.
It was a
rhetorical casting mark, okay? You're like, yes, Tasis, what is it? I'm like, no, you just look at the screen. That was me using my voice to emphasize what's happening. Oh, like that. See, that was me.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm an actor.
Yeah, I can see.
Acting.
You're basically exactly Calculon.
Calculon.
Do you remember Calculon?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. But it's
oh, he's the best robot actor in Futurama.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he's
His
like
name
the
is
worst.
Calculon.
Calculon. Yeah.
That's such a good name for a robot actor.
Dude, Futurama holds up.
I didn't. That's such a good name.
Yeah. You got to go watch it. It's
oh,
amazing.
wow. Yeah, I never really got to watch Futurama.
Oh, it's the best.
You want to see me being an actor, being an esports caster?
Yeah.
The best gamer will win the match. How was that?
Well, now you're a voiceover.
I'm a voiceover for. Okay,
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry.
Here's being an actor. Mini might be able to hold here.
Here's me acting. All right, you ready? TVT is an interesting matchup. So we're gonna watch the slow death of a desperate Protoss behind his own buildings, which will only to be destroyed by Hydras that'll eventually shoot down every zealot behind the behind the wall.
It's so funny. And notice how he's really not focusing on killing the wall as well, like you were kind of talking about before.
Yeah.
It's actually true.
He's like, nope. By the way, I do love that we're seeing these Protosses get a shuttle and try to send that across the map for this 6-hatch Hydra play. Just try to get in there and kill some drones.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that was a good storm.
That was juicy.
Hello.
He's got a lot of zealots. Oh, my God. There's so many Hydras. Unless he has 2 storms right there. Yeah, he doesn't.
Hydra, the Latin thing for water. GG. Musapa. All right, Zero. Shaking his head. He's like, man, my Hydras are pretty good.
It's a good bust.
Did you see my Hydras back there? He had Storm. I just moved out of the way.
Yep.
Now, I think some of that comes down to the Lings getting by and doing quite a bit of slowing down of the Protoss's tech. There was literally just 1 Templar with Storm, 2 more that were waiting to get the energy. It was a little bit too late. Mini, though, dude, I mean, he's maybe cutting too many corners. I know he said he gets away with it. Well, not that time, not versus Zero.
He cut so many corners that game, he made a ball.
He made a circle. Yeah. It's crazy.
I like how you took what I said and said it worse
and made it
right after me. And then look at me.
And made it 2-dimensional instead of 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, my God.
It's true. It's true.
This is just a story of my casting life.
In front of all these people.
I say something and Tesa says it worse, and people are
like,
wow, he studied multiple subjects, and
that was a very fortuitous move. And I'm like, yeah, he seems to know what's going to happen before it happens. Winner, winner. Zero dinner?
I gotta
go. We suck at our jobs. We're going to go into game 2. It's going to be on match point. I hope Mini could turn this around. Mini's head getting lower and closer to his belly button. That means he's in the zone.
Well, when he's completely folded, he's lost a series.
That's right.
But, you know, he can still come out of it right now.
There's still time. Zero winning with Hydras. Apparently, this is the unit. It's the year of the Hydra. Both our players are in the lobby, which means it's time to start our match. Mini versus Zero. Right now, Zero with a 1-0 lead. Will Mini keep cutting corners? And will he get away with it, or is Zero going to punish?
He's going to 2-gate on this map.
You think so? Yes. All right. Well, we're ready. Let's find out what happens. Let's go 2-gate. Is he going to do it?
Yes. Watch.
Is this a good map to do it on?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to do it, Artosis.
You don't even know anything about Mini.
He's not going to do it. He would have sent a probe already.
I love how you think you know everything about him in his whole life.
I know everything about him. You don't understand him like I do. I can change him. I'm crazy. So here we go. Going to be another pylon at the entrance unless Mini's really crazy and I just don't know what to expect then. But probably a forge expand or a gate expand. Both are acceptable.
Watch, this probe's going to turn around after it makes a pylon.
Wow.
Never mind.
Ro8 is 0 for 2 so far.
Damn.
Let's hope for your sake this cast isn't a best of 5 and we're not going to get past the next minute here.
I'm on match point.
You're on match point, my friend.
They think they're on match point. It's
yeah,
really
yeah.
neat.
You're actually about to be eliminated, and then I have to solo cast this.
Oh, man.
Okay, overpool it is.
Well, that's not exciting.
It's not exciting. How dare you, Ro8? Listen, Terran. All right.
Overpool.
Overpool is
Wish
really
people
good.
do that against me. Garbage against him.
Yeah. You're like, okay, I'm going to make a building here where your hatch goes, and I'm going to win the game. Mini. Are you going to get a Nexus first? I think he has to get a Forge, right?
Yeah, he has to go Forge Nexus.
He's like, tasteless. I'm like, sorry, Mini. I get a little ahead of myself. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
So now the probe can try to body block the hatchery.
By the way, there's something so artistic, like when Mini is spinning his probe in circles, blocking, and then while Zero approaches, spins his drone. There's something about that. It's actually like, I watched this this documentary.
Yeah.
It was called like Dancing Birds or something, and it's like all these birds and their mating dances and the weird nests they build and how they like dance to attract mates.
Yeah.
I feel like I just saw two birds dance at each other when he was spinning the probe and then the drone started to spin. I'm like, okay, the probe spinning makes a little bit of sense. The drone spinning makes no sense.
That's right.
There's no point here.
But here they are. Now they're pregnant with a great game.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to have the third hatch come down here. Over at the mineral only. Keep in mind, there's actually not a lot of places to expand to on this map, so things are going to heat up after the third base is set up for the Zerg. Second base is set up for the Protoss. There's maybe one more base that Zerg can easily take, and after that, you really have to be good to advance.
Well, we've seen a lot of 4-base take your opponent's high ground and kill them moves from Zerg on this map. So I think that's probably what we'll see from Zero.
Now, is there going to be any Hydra busting? The probe is still alive, but if he can get it and kill it, maybe we're going to have something different.
Yeah, he's not going to kill that probe, not for a while.
A quick question for you. There seems to be these moments where the workers move in a much more streamlined fashion, like the graphics look better, and then other times it looks... Why is that?
I think that this TV is bad that we're watching.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
I think so, but maybe the FPS is jumping around. Like, if you ever watch Starcraft on 60 FPS, I get really confused.
Yeah?
When they first introduced that, I was, like, watching it on some of the WCS streams, for instance, and it made me feel really weird. I'm like, is this on, like, 2x or 1.5x?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. It seems like suddenly they move very, very cleanly. And then...
Yeah, that's like an FPS thing. So I think
Okay.
what's happening is the TV we are watching on flicks back.
I was worried I was going to say that, and then you were going to look at me and say, tasteless, you're having a stroke.
Yeah.
So he's made a few zealots, put a little bit of pressure on here. Is in classic PvZ fashion, a Stargate coming down.
What's with that building placement?
With the Stargate?
Yeah.
Just put it farther back so the Overlord has to come in a little bit further.
Oh. The core is back there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't want that stuff being scouted. What's that Zealot doing? He's holding that area?
I think he's hoping that if there is some kind of pressure attack in the front, he just sends a Zealot over there and starts killing workers.
Yeah.
And this time around, Mini really going uninterrupted, unlike in our previous game that we had here, where Lings got in, and that really slows Mini down in every way.
Look at where he's hiding that Zealot.
Mm-hmm.
That is like He has done so much to hide that Zealot.
He has, yes.
My God.
Well, it's good to have a Zealot later on in the game. A lot of times when there's fighting everywhere, you can get one Zealot somewhere and just start killing workers.
But just like how hard he hid that Zealot, that's like my mom putting 5 locks on her door. I'm like, Mom, no one's breaking into this house.
Yeah,
Okay, it's not going to happen.
So, Templar Archives coming here. We're going to have some more gates thrown down. It is interesting to see some of these games where they get the quicker robo, just to try to drop a DT somewhere, like in the main.
Did he make a robo?
No, but I want to watch for it.
Yeah, we've seen Rain.
We've had plenty of games where they've rushed into getting a robo to drop a DT, and then they die to Hydra Bus.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like only Hydra's here for 0. Not interested in Spire. Maybe it's time to start skipping your Stargate.
God, can you imagine? Then mutas just kill you. That's what it was like for me when I was a young nubbin.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is probably not going to go too well if he can control this well at all. Oh, but he can't control it well. All right, one drone goes down, not particularly impactful. The economic engine for 0 is going to kick in. He can get a lot of Hydras out now. Now, this so far appears to be 5 hatch and not 6, so he's not going necessarily for some kind of a battle Zerg. He's developing in a pretty...
So does that just mean it's more likely he takes his 4th soon?
Yeah, just expands, tries to defend, techs up, upgrades.
Okay, DT coming out. There's actually no Overlord at the 3rd at the moment.
Yeah, although there should be. As a Zerg player, you have to have this pretty well timed out. You know that this is going to come.
Nothing in the main either. They're just at the natural. Makes sense in a way, because that's where your Hydras are. There he goes. He does have one at the 3rd now. Maybe just going to utilize that DT to deny the 4th.
There's the Robo again. Again, a little bit earlier than was popular the last 2 years here. And again, that's gas that's not a Templar. You know, we see these Zergs busting down a lot of these players now. Even if they have Storm, they don't have enough. But it's not 6 hatch, so maybe he's okay. I think if we go into a long, dramatic game, control of both the top and the center for the Protoss are going to be paramount. Same for the Zerg. If Zerg can expand to the top and the bottom. When I say top and the center, I meant top and the bottom, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah,
today.
I was getting confused about
worn out. But yeah, if he can control that, and you get an expansion there, put lurkers, a spore colony, a sunken colony there, turtle up, you're going to be in good shape.
I feel like we don't get there as often, and it turns into that circuit breaker situation a little bit more often, where it's the mineral base for the Protoss, and who can control that high ground area that's over the mineral base, but also guards the path to the 4th base. I feel like most games get decided there. Obviously, if we get past that stage, those 12 and 6 o'clock bases become hilarious, trying to both take and then destroy them.
Yeah. Forge done now. So
Second
2 forges, yeah, getting armor. It's become more trendy to get 2 forges now, PvZ.
I like it. Upgrades are important.
Now over here at the top, Zealots and Corsairs are coming out. Now, he's got to be careful here because, oh, I see what he's doing. Okay, so he's going to try to hit up there. He's going to run away with the Zealots again, but he's going to drop in the main. And this is really relocating your opponent's screen.
He can kill that top left easily with this many Zealots.
Yeah, I think so.
So Zero's going to send all of his attention there. Now this shuttle is going towards the main.
This could have DTs. It could have Sidestorm. There it is, 1 DT. Oh, no, but he's not focusing down the hatchery. But I guess that's actually fine because this DT... What? Oh, it's in the very, very bottom left. We didn't get a shot of it. It's just avoided the Hydras. Oh, and there's a Storm drop here, but Zero's so good.
Yeah, Zero really on top of things there.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, man.
And Queens don't have transfuse in this game.
They do not. But I'll tell you what, I don't think that hatchery's going to die anytime soon, Artos. As the DT has only killed Hydras. Now it's going to dive on top of these workers.
It's hilarious watching him actually kill 4 Hydras with the DT. It's like, oh, you have defense? I'll kill that too.
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? None of these have really succeeded. I think he killed just a few drones there. Maybe
6.
Oh, it was 6. Okay,
Yeah,
not bad.
That's not bad, yeah.
But the Zerg has so many Hydras. Zerg really didn't lose that much in a lot of these fights.
Yeah, that's true. But Mini does have that supply advantage right now. Still running around, roaming with these Zealots. I feel like you really can feel a difference between Mini's PvZ and some of these other players like Best.
For sure, yeah.
Like Best is great, but I'm watching Mini and it just, everything looks like he's more on top of it. His plans are cleaner.
Yeah, he's much more coordinated.
Yeah.
Mini needs to take that third. He's got the minerals.
Yeah. He's got the minerals.
He's got the minerals.
Not anymore. You know why? Because he took it. Well, actually, he still does have it. You know why? Because his macro's lacking a little bit.
I'm a little bit worried here. It seems like when they get enough Hydras, it's very hard to fight. Dragoons are out, but Lurkers are not as much of a threat. I guess you have to have Dragoons no matter what at this point in time, though. Okay, Psy Storms in order here.
You know what I appreciate is that Mini doesn't just always let all of his Zealots eat most of the Psy Storm like most Protoss do.
Yeah, it's very true.
So often they storm and the Hydras run away and the Zealots just go under the storm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this a Zerg spell or a Protoss spell?
It's true, too. We've had a lot of storms that don't connect, and the Zealots run right through. And
guys, like 70% of that storm time was actually on Zealots, so...
Okay, the push continues over here. Oh my God! Oh my God!
That was disgusting.
All right, let's finish what we started.
Look at those Hydras.
Yeah.
Scumbag Hydras.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
There we go. There's the Zealot Storms.
Oh, right.
That's what I was waiting for.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my
man.
God. These two.
Oh, my God. These guys are so technical.
They are ridiculous.
If you Lurker drop me, there's no way I'll ever win the game. Oh, get out of there. What is he doing? Okay.
Well, I don't think he thought the probes would come there. Or obviously you just leave it. That was crazy, though. He did a lot of damage there.
Yeah, killing a lot of workers. You know, you get a few shots off on the 2 bases Protoss has for most of this. Probes die fast.
Oh, they are the weakest worker.
Yes. Okay, he's got to get control of the high ground here. The one Lurker does not go down.
But this is the Zerg high ground.
Yes.
You know? A lot of the other games we've been seeing is Zerg on the Protoss high ground, and the Protoss can't break it. Whereas this is the Zerg high ground, and Mini is like, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, but are there too many Hydras? We see it in Protoss always initially winning the fight, and then the rest of the Hydras come in, dodging the storm.
Yeah, Protoss is real tough while it sells Zealots and Storms.
Well, he might just barely have enough Dragoons. Zealots actually reinforcing this tug of war suddenly going over here to Mini. Oh, man, if he hits that spot, there's no defense there. 3 hatches.
That would be
Oh,
big.
my God, why are there Overlords here?
Catches all of the Overlords just about.
Zero's having a bad day with Overlords.
Yeah,
if there was an award for losing the most Overlords, he would win it by far.
That's true.
Yeah, he'd be like, we give him the award, and he'd just be sad he lost the game. Why are you giving me this award?
I don't want this award.
All I do is play this game, and I lost that many Overlords. You think I'm happy right now? Seriously? You think this is funny to you? You think I'm having fun right now? I'm not.
Look at this control, too. He pulls the Zealots back to cover the goons.
Yeah, he's got great control. Mini, with surgical precision, comes in here, breaks into this base. And I think if reinforcements can come up here, yeah, man, Mini's going to take this game.
It's the drones even coming out to fight.
Hydras are just about to get stormed. There's so much storm potential. Oh, my God.
Ooh.
Get me to game 3. Mini is a king.
Truly. Looking so strong right now. What an awesome game out of Mini.
Great game here by Mini. He's so strong.
Both of them look so strong. They're using so many cool moves against each other.
Yeah, but Mini just overpowers here, and when these 3 hatches go, that's half of all the production. There's no way to recover from that. 48 supplied of 120.
All right, Link's popping out. There is an Archon here still.
GG. Wow. Mini still got it.
Yep. I can see his neck again. That's how you can tell he's even or winning.
Yes. Really impressive play there by Mini. And I'll tell you, man, when I saw that lurker drop come in, I don't know how many probes were killed, but it looked like it was a decent amount.
Yeah, it definitely was. One of the lurkers had 9 kills, but that's the only one I saw.
Very great match so far here. I think we're going to go to game 5. These guys are very evenly.
Feels like it so far that they really know how to punish the other race.
We're going to Neo Silphid for game 3.
But first, Tasteless.
But first, a break.
Well,
guys,
we need a break after that one.
Now's the time, guys. Go to the restroom. Move your eyes off the monitor just for a little bit. Do some stretches. Okay? If you're cold, you can get a blanket. You're not going to miss anything. Maybe get a little snack. Microwave a bag of popcorn. Treat yourself. I know it's got some salt and butter in it. That's why it tastes good. Enjoy your life. We're going to go to a short break. When we come back, game 3, Mini vs. Zero. Welcome back, everybody. The ZVP continues on. This has been a really exciting match. Mini did manage to overpower Zero there, but Zero, man, he got those lings in game 1. He got that damage off. The Hydra's got the closer. I don't know what to expect going into game 3. Could go either way.
Yeah, they seem pretty well matched for each other, and they both have insane killer instincts, so this is a great match so far. I feel like it's already the best one of the night. We're only 2 games in.
Hell yeah, man. Let's keep it going. Both of our players are now in the lobby here for Neo Silphid. Mini versus Zero. One of these 2 players moves on to the Final 4. The other is out. And what has been actually really close PvZs, really high-level stuff. So much technical maneuvering in the early game here.
That's for sure.
And it looks like, yep, Mini is ready to start this game. We're just waiting for confirmation here from Zero. And then we will go into this again. This is a best of 5. This is the last series of the night, and then we are back on Thursday to do the Final 4, 2 best of 7s.
Right. Of course, the week after that is the finals.
Night. Okay, it's Mini here at 12 o'clock. And down here at about, what is that, 4 o'clock is Zero. What is that, 4:15? Huh?
4:20.
Nice.
So, Neo Silphid, anything we need to know, Tasteless? Anything special?
Nothing.
Zero?
Zero. No, I mean, look, let's see how Mini opens again. The cannon rushes, or I should say Forge first. Best is the cannon rushing guy. Forge first openings have been popular, but I think that's maybe more important on a 4-player map. We'll see if he goes for maybe the gateway opening. That seems to be a little bit less popular, at least in this season of KSL.
Yeah, Mini does like it, though.
Yeah.
He likes to get his Zealots out.
He likes to be very active early on.
Yeah. He keeps the pressure on early and often. It's a good way to play against Zerg, honestly.
Yeah, you want to try to control the pace at which Zerg can grow. Zerg is really a race. If you're not in their face, they will just get out of hand and win.
Yeah, it's very, very true. Something that can be hard to learn is, I mean, the big thing to beating Zerg is, oh, this is the 2-gate game. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so.
Maybe not, actually.
No, I guess
no, he's going to go Nexus right away.
Never mind.
It's funny, he does this thing where he stops for a second with making the workers. Then he goes back into it, or maybe I'm misseeing this.
I think you're misseeing it.
I'm crazy. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. But yeah, you know, one of the hard things, and I think whenever you see a player that's very good against Zerg, they really understand it intuitively, is you have to keep pressure on the Zerg player so that they make units instead of drones. And I feel like that's something Mini has done so well. Okay, he actually sees the Overlord, so he knows where Zero is. Very different build this game from him.
He doesn't scout at all here?
No.
Am I seeing that right?
Well, he knows where he is now, so I guess he makes the Nexus and then scouts? No? Just gonna make the cannon blind, and good day to you, sir.
I really want to get the rationale for why they do or do not do that in some of these situations, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's good to vary your play. There's no question there.
Well, sure, yeah, I guess for me, I'm curious. Aren't you afraid of this or that? Don't you want to get in there and know? But this game has been so sorted and solved in so many ways.
Oh, he's sending the probe in the wrong direction. I guess he doesn't know? I don't know, man.
Well, no, he wants to check and see if the third is at the natural. Because that requires very different approaches than if they're just going to stay in their section of the map. Well, man, me is like way out of my league. Arto says these players are like so much better than us, man. It's like, whoa, they play all day, but like it's cool.
You're so funny.
We're having fun, Artosis.
Yeah. At the end of the night, we always have fun here.
This is where
our brains have
received
given out.
Brain damage, yeah. There's almost no electricity firing in our minds.
Yeah.
Just a shell of a human.
Yeah.
You're witnessing some form of a torture experiment. What happens if they just have to keep talking? Forever. Forever? Yes. So, the Lings are... Oh, psych, bro. Psych, sucker.
You got me.
Not. The probe had a quarter in his hand, and then he went, whoop, it was in the other hand. Yeah. Whoa. How do you make it disappear? So... Then he's probably going to send some zealot out here in a second to put on a little bit of pressure.
Oh, he's on his way.
Oh, he's coming.
Nice.
He's being warped in from IR, my friend. Okay. He's going to come, all right? You're going to see it. You're going to know. Don't worry about it. So the Stargate's coming along here. How is this probe not dead?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, look, he's trying to hide the Lings. Because he's a liar.
It's actually quite a few Lings.
He's fibbing.
Definitely is fibbing. And now that there are 2 Zealots, but he has enough Lings to deal with that, actually. Oh, are we just going to run by? Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, well, the Zealots are supposed to draw any Lings that would be used for an all-in over here, but some of the Zergs have gotten very tricky about this.
If he's making nothing but Lings, maybe he can surround the Zealot then run by the cannons or something?
Uh-oh, he's making drones there. Spire coming. Oh my god, there's actually just nothing over here but probes. He needs to have Zealots blocking this off. We see a lot of good Protosses go down because they just don't have anything over here. And by the way, it is way worth it to lose Lings to kill probes.
But at the same time, these 2 Zealots get some work done on this hatchery.
Yeah, the hatchery actually at half health. He needs to go save that right away. He should be able to get...
God, they hurt buildings quickly.
Uh-huh. It's because of those side blades attached to their forearms.
Oh, the egg actually makes the Zealot bounce. Oh my gosh. That is so low.
Funny when you micro that as Protoss. You kill 1 extra Ling after all this hard work. Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm sure that will be the move that wins me the game.
It's like, yeah, you got your hatchery down to yellow.
So he's sending more Zealots out here. This is to try to get some control, force more Lings out, but I don't know. Zero has so much. Watch, he doesn't even have to fully engage this. He just dances around and comes back.
Zero's playing really nicely.
Yeah, he's a beast. He is a feral human. Make no mistake. He will bite your face off. So we have Spire coming down here now. All right, I said that earlier, excuse me, but there's going to be Scourge coming out here to try to drive away some of these Corsairs, but he didn't get any Hydras to try to hold this off, so you can always get 1 to 2 Overlords at a moment like this. That really messes things up for the Zerg. Here's that Scourge coming out now. Let's see if Mini's actually super aware that this is going to come and tries to whip away. Oh, he's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so good.
Well, let's see if he's so good.
I can't. Oh!
Oh, if he had gotten away after that.
I know, that would have been it.
That Corsair, though, that Corsair was riding a skateboard.
He was doing more than that. He was ice skating in the air. Figure that out.
That was wild. That was an air dancer there.
Yeah. Wow. Well, he does get that Overlord. So now we have gateways coming down here. Now it's 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
DT just kill the hatch.
Oh, no. Don't kill the hatch. Get the drones.
No, kill the hatch.
Kill the hatch. All right. You do you.
Sunk cost fallacy. Get it.
Bop. 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 Oh, did you get 3 hits off? Oh, the egg.
You kidding me on the egg? Are you kidding me? The egg twice? I can't believe that egg just stopped that from dying.
Did you know that esports stands for egg?
Wow.
Sports?
Egg gaming?
Yeah.
I can't believe that didn't
salad?
die.
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying right
Tasteless.
now.
Does it make sense at all to make a scout to go down and kill that hatchery?
Absolutely. That's the only thing you can do. And then go into carriers just to get
I've
all
done
these
that
ideas
before.
out
I've
here.
tried to go into Wraith to finish a building, and it's like, oh, no, that was a terrible idea.
He's like, I'm going to kill one important building if it kills me.
I can't believe you didn't get that hatchery.
Don't worry, the zealot's got it.
Oh, my God.
The zealot's on a suicide mission.
It's never going to get it.
Mini sends his regards. Dies. Oh, why did you try to stay there? You should have just hid. You're so greedy.
He's so greedy on everything.
Mini senses. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Thanks, Mini.
Don't tell Mini I didn't kill your hatch.
Yeah, probably better to hide with the DT. The main in Neo Sylphan is so big and open.
Yeah, it is pretty big. I just can't believe that hatchery's alive. He was being so fancy running the DT back and forth.
Yeah.
These Harlem Globetrotter things that I see sometimes.
Never stand on larva.
Never stand
on
larva.
Grandpa Tasteless gave you the wise words. Don't just stand on larva.
Larva is a 3-legged chair, guys.
Better believe that. And one of those legs is shorter than the other two. Okay, here we go. Mini senses regards, Act 2.
Yeah, too many units.
Well, the Corsairs could end up killing a lot of Overlords, Artosis.
That is possibly true.
And a DT could come in there and kill everything else. How many Corsairs is that?
It's 5 or 6. I think it's 5.
Oh! Yep. Oh! Trying to get that Archon. Oh! He's so good. Using that Archon splash at the Scourge.
Uh-huh.
More Templars.
Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, wow, look at this.
Yeah,
He
you
just
can do
wants to
this.
kill the
If you
Overlords.
go Zealot Archon, you can just dive in there and
he
start
pulls
killing
one
off
out?
Overlords. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
These gamers are really something else, huh, guys? Wow.
Does supply block him.
But will he send another Zealot down there to kill that hatchery that's almost dead? It's probably at half health now. It's probably healed up.
Will it bring his regards?
Will it bring his regards? Will he finally get the regards over there?
It's an important part of StarCraft is making sure your regards are sent to your opponent.
Yeah, they're properly received. Uh-oh. That's my play-by-play for that. Well, the Mutas can't do much more here, but I do think Zero has a pretty serious presence of Hydra Muta here.
These are the most active PvZs you will ever see.
I know. These guys are all over the place. It's crazy. No Robo yet, right?
I haven't seen a Robo.
This guy has no intention of getting steamrolled by Hydras this time.
No. He's got
Hydra Man?
He'll be fine.
More like Hydra Boy, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gearing up for Zero to try to take a fight. He knows that Protoss needs a third base. Protoss, however, is powered up, skipping Robo, at least for now. Lurkers could be a threat, but we don't have any in the game just yet. Instead, Mini's spamming out pylons. Oh, I'm sorry, there is a Robo somewhere because there's an observatory. I'm sorry. There it is. See? So he's going to come out here. Now, the Hydras and the Mutas might try to snipe the Templars. If they snipe the Templars, then the Hydras and Muta, and well, mostly just the Hydras, will roll over the rest of the army. But if it's not handled correctly, the Storm will kill everything. And Protoss is in good shape.
Yeah. All right, a lot of Hydras popping up. That's a DT.
Yes, it is. Thank you for that, Artosis.
Yeah. Well, I was
you
trying to
might
make
be a
full
Terran player,
thought.
but you give your give your contributions when you can.
Yeah, because if it's a detriment. I'm sure I know more about this matchup than any Zerg or Protoss.
By the way, Lurkers are out. That's a threat to the Zealots.
Thanks, Protoss player.
That's why I make the big bucks, ladies and gentlemen. So, he's got to be careful because this barricade at the natural can end up becoming a prison when the lurkers burrow over here, and I think we're about to have that now.
Well, he's got to spread his zealots here. He has quite a few size storms. Brings out the High Templar. Great dodge there by Zero.
Storms
though.
on the lurkers, but still so many hydras in the back. Great storm there. Wow, these storms are awesome.
Yeah, very nicely done by Mini. Very clean break there. Plenty of storms left over too, I believe. Good amount of goons. That hatchery is killing me. Wish he had made the scout. This would have been done with.
It just gets shot down by hydras. Oh, Mini. Oh, good snipe there. Just getting the probe really drags things out a lot further here. Wow, Mini immediately has another probe to come down and make that nexus. Well, Mini's doing a great job. I'm still a little bit afraid of these hydras. If Zerg takes a big fight here in the middle, you know, it's going to be really hard for Protoss to get out. Protoss needs to make it work with this army. But if there's anybody that can do it, it would be Mini. Good sniping here by Zero. Oh, my God.
Oh, that was a double Psy Storm right there. So a bit of a mistake from Mini.
Yeah, Psy Storm does not stack. Again, I got to say, man, Mini, he really handles these battles with grace.
Yeah. He is so good at taking fights in this matchup.
Yeah,
he's so good at retreating when it's not going to work anymore.
Yeah, he's never just...
I feel like Best would die for the natural with his almost depleted army.
Yeah, he'd have 5 Dragoons and a Templar and just be sitting out there trying to hit the Evo chamber. Okay, storm count is getting low. 1 DT. Oh my God, Zero's just like everywhere,
he's just
man.
never going to lose
so
that hatch.
Good. Another great storm there by Mini, pulling some of these hydras forward, allowing the Dragoon shots to clean them out.
Needs to reinforce, though. He's down to just goons. Well, that one Zealot, but there you go.
Wow. Again, he just continues to press. Zero seems to almost just barely have enough each time, though. Yeah. It's like, had the storms not been perfect, Zero would have probably pushed back. So we're on 3 base, Zerg on 4.
Yeah. It's only 2 gas, though, for Mini. Needs to be noted. That's a mineral only on the right.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, yeah. Every once in a while in my head, I swap the mineral and the gas right here.
Yeah.
I think it's the other way around.
No, it's a really important aspect. It's like pretty well defensible, but he needs to think about another gas eventually here.
Minerals beginning to dry up there in the main. Shuttle play could be handy if he tried to drop some DTs in the main, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And then just tries to pressure the front.
I do like his roaming, though. I feel like he's doing a great job with it.
Ditto, bro. Lots of mutas out. What, we only had 3 or 4 Corsairs, right?
Yeah, 3 left over.
Okay, that's not enough.
Did he get +1 with those?
Probably. It's pretty common to get +1.
Yeah, I just felt like one of them got clicked on, and I thought +1 should already been done. It wasn't, so I wondered if he actually got it. Look at how quick Zero is. Some of these Zergs, they lose every drone in there, not Zero.
Yeah.
Say that the next game he will.
Mini pushing out here, but the mutas are going to come in. Great snipe on the Templars. That number of mutas can one-shot Templars. 3 Templars killed.
Oh my God, 4 Templars going down.
Sometimes that's all you need to win a game.
Yeah. Look at that. The DT runs back in, though.
God,
great
Mini
move here with those
such
Corsairs.
a monster.
Yeah.
God, this game is amazing. These guys are so good at PvZ, it's insane.
Yeah. This is a real battle. That is a lot of Zealots coming down right now, but he doesn't have those size storms. It looks like one High
just
Templar.
Too many Hydras, man.
You need 3-4 size storms here.
Oh my God, there's just too much. Mini has to run.
That Muta switch doing so much.
Never stop making those Corsairs. Well, you can stop, but you need a lot of them. If you lose them, you need to go back and make them again later. Otherwise, they will go back into mutas. They will kill your Hydras, and they will win this game. And I think that's what we have right here. I don't see any Templars.
No,
I don't see any hope for Mini keeping this mineral base alive. And that means Zero is going to have a 2-1 lead.
Wow, what a sick game, though. Really kind of back and forth there. Those 4 Templar snipes at the end really feel like they sealed the deal.
Man. Zero is such a beast. Oh, look at Mini. The pressure's on. He was doing really well that game, but 4 Templars killed?
Yeah, yeah. Can't be having that, unfortunately.
If only he had made that scout Artosis talked about to kill the hatchery.
I tell you, people would listen to me more. So,
Man.
Here we are. Map
Here
4.
we be.
It's match
He's
point.
going to go for Overwatch.
Map,
He's going to make him play a game of Overwatch to decide it now.
Well, the world does need heroes, am I right? Or am
That's
I right?
right. And if he miscontrols with his micro, he can use Tracer's blink back to fix it later. So, Mini looks genuinely stressed out. I mean, this is
always
rough.
does, though.
Yeah, Mini always looks like he's in the middle of a test that he's bombing, but he actually is a great player and usually wins.
Yeah.
Well, he looks like he's just thinking, why did I not study? I'm gonna fail out of school.
He's more emotional than most. We used to see him fall apart after games like that, but
yeah.
I don't think that's the case anymore. We've seen him really stabilize his mentality. It no longer gets exploded.
Yes, you don't want your mentality to just get exploded, as it was once articulately said in esports history. Overwatch. Oh, Mini's sinking down. Mini gets smaller in his camera shot after every game.
When he loses, he punches more.
Eventually,
it's a real
he's going to
thing.
be the size of an army man.
My God, how low is he going to get? How is this even comfortable?
My God, his head is going to connect with his feet.
Oh, you know what?
What?
This is the Protoss secret move. You get your face on the keyboard, you roll it on it, and you win.
Artosis. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to tip your waitresses. All right, PvZ, one-on-one map. Maybe a 2-gate, maybe a proxy 2-gate.
On Overwatch? Maybe. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it's not impossible.
All right, we're ready, everybody. Mini vs. Zero, game 4. Let's go! Okay, Mini in the upper left and Zero in the bottom right. If Zero wins here, the series is over. And if Mini wins, we go to game 5. I think we very well could go to game 5. That's how I feel, Artosis. You cannot take that away from me.
No.
But I'll tell you what, man, if Mini does not keep track of those Templars, if he does not have an answer to the Muta threat, which is fundamental in ZVP, the Mutas are there to kill the Templars. They are there to allow your Hydras to simply overpower the Protoss army. You got to be ready. Yeah. You might have stopped the Muta threat early on. Your Corsair count went down as you tried to kill Overlord after Overlord after Overlord. You better remake it, man.
Right, this is gateways this time. Back to the gateway.
Huh?
One gate or 2
one
gate.
gate. Maybe 2 gate.
Could be. I could see him doing it here.
I was talking to, well, I actually bumped into MC on the train on the way down here yesterday.
Yeah.
And he was saying you can just 9-gate and beat a lot of Zergs, but I think he was wrong.
Well,
he does League of Legends coaching now, so I don't know.
And he's a cheeser anyways.
Yeah, it's true.
Actually, he was, I mean, everyone knows him very much as one of the greatest Protoss of all time in StarCraft 2, but right before StarCraft 2 came out, he was one map away from getting into MSL and one map away from getting to OSL. And like the qualifier round before that, he was known as Iron Cow back then.
Iron Cow?
Yeah.
Oh, a much better name.
Than MC. How about the Boss Toss?
I was on a team with him once. I was Wooden Cow based off my skill level. Highly flammable, very brittle. Don't leave me in the rain.
That was Jello Cow.
Yeah. Ooh, good block, by the way. Oh. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. This hatchery's so late.
Yeah. Nice blocking.
Oh. What's up? First Zealot coming out across the map.
Ling's on the way, though.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be... Oh, wow, he only made 2? Whoa,
yeah,
bro.
I thought he was making 6.
Well, if he only makes 2, then you keep pressuring.
Yeah, totally.
You don't stop.
Totes.
If he's 6 or 8, you can go back and just defend, but...
About 4.
Then you try to run somewhere, wedge him. Inside him, in between a mineral patch, something like that. Oh, can he get... No, he can't.
Okay, one Zealot going to stay home. This little Zealot went to market.
Yeah. And this little Zealot went wee all the way to game 5. A Nexus, another Pylon. We don't have any Lings over here yet. I think there's going to be 4 here soon. 2 by 2, they'll come in.
4 against the Zealot and Probe. The Zealot and Probe can win. 6 though? Absolutely not. Ooh, nice positioning. Good micro for Mini.
This is a lot of Lings. 2 more Zealots coming out. Whoa, good block. Oh my God, his control's so good. Good whip around there by Mini, though.
That was really good. These 2 players are so on top of it.
These gamers. Okay, some pressure on the hatch. Now, you got to be careful when you're out on the map with these Zealots, because sometimes a small Ling counterattack causes a real problem. The Forge is late. Are we surprised? It's Mini. He somehow always gets away with getting the cannons out as late as humanly possible. But this is Zero, man. You want to be careful, dude. Broham.
Yeah. That's what I'm always saying. You are the dumbest person I've ever met.
Artosis. You think Kanye West is a genius? I am a genius. This Zealot is going to come through here now.
You can get on board with that at least.
So he's still putting some pressure on.
Damn, look at that setup.
Ooh, the Zealot's going to get through. Mini very crafty. Uh-oh.
Well, Zero pretty crafty himself.
Yeah. Is he going to get that? No. So where are we at now?
We're at 4 Lings in the main.
3 Lings in the main.
True.
Friend. So we have those Lings running around. Are we going to have another Ling all-in? Sometimes we see the Lings run around like this, and then they just run back as the other Lings come up to the front, and oh God, there's drones coming here. Then that's not part of the strategy. You know, like, of course, 2 drones. Yes, it's perfect.
This is how you drone drill the cannon.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually a big misstep there. Just
but that also, if you see the drones there, then you know he's rallying to try to do something.
Yeah, he set his rallies there.
Oh my God.
But yeah, the 2 drones is... So there's not a separate rally for drones and units in StarCraft 1 and like StarCraft 2, so that's what you're seeing. That's painful. The thing is, he has a small group of Lings. Because for a second, I'm like trying to attribute this to Mini being genius. I'm like, well, if you let them see that you rallied up drones, then he's going to maybe think that, you know, you have an all-in coming or something, but no.
Make like 8 cannons there?
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
I don't think it's going to be the case this time around.
No. If you're all-inning, why are you making drones?
Right. Okay. More hatches coming down now. It's very helpful to have these Lings running around, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
Keep an eye on everything. You get to see, is he adding 4 gates quickly? How quick is the Citadel?
Yeah, and if you ever can run over there and just get a probe, it's so annoying.
Yeah, look at that. Not just that, lost gas mining time right there. What's up? Never get that time back, do you?
No, never. Oh, suddenly there's a Zealot out here. That's Mini.
Nice micro.
It's so insane to me when I see just workers kill off a Zealot like this.
Yeah.
It's not like there was a ton of kills.
Goes back to that same spot.
That's a safe space. So we've got, what is it, 5 hatches coming down now. Turtle positions here. He doesn't have any sunks yet, but Protoss doesn't really have any kind of army that could do more than try to run up and kill drones here and there. A lot of gates coming down, though. 4 in the main. That's going to make a total of 5. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a 6th inbound here very soon.
And a 7th. Mini's been playing some 8 gates today as well.
Yeah. So we have the hatchery being made over here now. We're going to go up to 6 hatch play. Zero probably hungry for a fight as he has slowed Mini down here and there. I would say that the Zealot harass was not bad, but it also wasn't great. You know, you do force out Lings, but what you really want to do is get a lot of kills on drones.
Yeah. By the way, he only has a Citadel. Is he just going to go into lots of speed lots running around?
I might have missed this. Yeah, he might just go for a speed lot and try to plow through.
Yeah. So that would explain why he hasn't gone up above 6 gates as of now as well.
Yeah. Well, he really doesn't have a Templar Archives at all?
I have not seen a Templar Archives, yeah. And also, like, 6 gates doesn't make sense, right? It's like you want 7 or 8 to fully spend on 2 base if you're going Zealot High Templar.
If he has Sunks up over here, then, you know, you can...
Look, this is a lot of units, man.
Yeah, hold on. Problem is, it's melee units primarily going up against range units with workers there.
A single Dragoon is not going to take down the Sunk by himself.
Cover me! Yeah, and you could see that Zero's responded pretty organically by just making more obstructions. I'm sorry, is there really no Templar Archives?
I have not
I can't believe this if there's no Templar Archives.
He must have one now because his gas is really low.
Yeah.
So he has to have had one by now. What else would he be buying with his gas?
Okay, can he overwhelm here? We're going to have Hydras and Lynx coming here from the bottom. It looks like he might be able to get on top of the sunken colony.
Once that's out, it's a lot harder for Zerg.
Yeah, the problem is that there's so many Hydras coming here from the bottom. Now, maybe with reinforcements, I don't know, but again, the drone drill, it's very strong.
Yeah, he's doing a great job microing those drones for sure.
Ranged units with obstructions and workers there are pretty much always better than melee units, Zealots, Lings, stuff like that. And now, I mean, how are you ever going to get a third? What are you going to do with your 3 Templars, bro? Well, cool, man.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
You got lightning beams? Cool.
He did just go up to 7 gates, so...
Wow.
He's going to continue this production.
He got some drones back there.
Yeah. This does feel good for Zero, though, right? I guess Mini is up in supply.
I mean, if I'm Zero, I'd be happy with this.
Yeah.
All he has to do now is come across the map. Does he have Spire up? If he got some mutas and just sniped the Templars, he wins.
Yeah.
Robotics Bay still a little ways out. No observers in sight just yet, but there's no lurkers out either. Just a lot more Hydras coming out here.
Yeah, Zero just macroing up. Looks like Mini wants to try to hit that 3rd base again.
I'm liking this for Zero right now. Again, we want to watch these 3 Templars. Are they going to be sniped? This is very hard to push up, man.
Yeah, it is.
You can try to storm. Okay, that was actually a perfect storm. That was almost a perfect storm. Some of the Hydras did get away. Again, though, there's all these obstructions.
Yeah, there's more Hydras that were meant to go up there, but did not. They actually got misclicked. That's a big deal. Oh my God! Wow. Oh my God! All the drones died.
More Hydras coming up, though. Is this enough Zealots to continue to do this damage over here? Getting the drones is a big win, though. More Zealots coming out in different parts of the map.
Look at this, running away from those Hydras. I love this move. Goes in the natural with his first group of Zealots. The rest are going to follow. The Hydras have to follow them as well.
They're getting a little bit stuck there on the bridge. Always hard to move your army through some of these narrow areas. I think he's going to try to sandwich him in between the bridge here.
Yeah, I think you're right. And he's sending another round of like 8 Zealots down right now. Oh my God, Mini is making some fantastic moves. The drones drilling out here once again, trying to screw up the AI of these Zealots.
They're coming the Zealots from behind.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, great play here. The drones can be used to drill though.
Just an awesome move from
Does
Mini.
he just have too many Zealots?
Yes,
I think he might.
does.
Yeah, I think he actually just snowballs this.
Absolutely.
So cool.
Yeah, his army movements here, his Psy Storms on that 3rd base, amazing stuff.
And look at this, he just ditches that, says, all right, back over here to the 3rd. There's nothing to defend.
Nothing at all.
Beautiful
5 drones
play.
left over. He's going to finish off that hatchery from the previous game.
Oh my God, what a great play. Really just showing a very cool style here.
Yeah.
Just so many zealots he powers through. Wow, I am so impressed here. Mini.
And that means we get a beautiful Game 5. You
Hell
see,
yes.
Look, he's always upset about everything.
He hates losing. He hates winning.
Yeah. I can relate to this, actually.
Yeah.
I generally hate both winning and losing. Just playing the game is pain.
Okay, Zero. I actually thought he was going to hold that after the first attack where he drove that away, but I think that storm on the drones was huge.
It was. And the storms on the Hydras, like you said, were basically perfect.
Yeah.
They were amazing storms. And then Zero's round of Hydras to come up to give support.
Yeah.
He, like, attack moved them to the wrong location. They actually got glitched out on, like, the outside of the third on the left, which is, like, the worst place they could be. They were so far from coming in and helping.
Really impressive stuff. Okay, it's time for the final map and our final best of 5. Either Mini or Zero is going to move on. Right now it's tied up 2-2.
Yeah. Well,
but we have this music playing, which means we're going to go for a break. A break. Not a long one. Just a little break. You got to go to the bathroom. It's a number 1, not a number 2. We're going to be back in just a little bit, guys. Mini versus Zero. The final game is coming around. And we're back. It continues on. The best of 5. We are in the last game. It's going to be on the map Eddie. It's either Mini or Zero, and it's really hard to say which one it's going to be. This is so even. Best series of the day.
Oh, easily, yeah. It's a great one. We even had a good TBT, but this is a better series, actually. I don't know. Based on what you've seen, do you have a prediction here?
I don't. I really don't. I wish to see Mini move on, but Zero looks so good. He really is punishing the Protoss. But I love Mini's approach in that last game to just do a Zealot flood, get him out of position, hit in different areas.
Yeah, that was cool.
It really looked like it wasn't going to work initially, and then he got him out of position.
Worked.
Yeah, then it totally ran him over. Hard to micro that many Hydras on that many different screen spots, Artosis.
Yeah, it certainly is. All right, let's see it. Let's decide
Okay,
this.
let's do this. Game 5 is ready. Let's go. Okay, we're on. We have Zerg here in the bottom left, Protoss in the bottom right.
Okay. So, Eddie.
Eddie, my friend.
Yeah, anything
in the way of it, at least.
Particular you want us to know about Eddie and PvZ?
Well, this map tends to play out a lot like the other games we've seen here. Protoss has to fast expand. Doesn't look like Mini's going to do a 2-gate or a proxy or anything like that.
Okay. Well, looks like the Overlord going in the right direction, so I guess that's good for Zero.
Yeah.
Zero's a cool ID, by the way.
Yeah, I like that ID. And let's see, it looks like it's going to be a Forge expand here. We know that because the probe is coming out. It looks like he's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to scout cross spots for a second. So what is this? Is this going to be a 9-pool? Yeah.
Huh. But he gets scouted right away, which
it's not good.
Takes a lot of power out.
Yeah, yeah. Is it going to be 9-pool speed, though?
If it's straight up 9-pool, do you need 2 cannons still?
You mean no extractor?
Yes.
I think you could do okay with 1.
But do you have to build your full wall then and bring probes?
I think
Because like
so,
8 lings you could run by 1 cannon easy.
Right. No. You need to have a wall ready, but that sort of happens naturally. You have the forge, you get the cannon. You don't really need to spend the second amount of minerals on the cannon. You know what I'm saying? You just make a gateway and then block it off, and you're usually in good shape.
I'm going to scout here and see that the forge is in plenty of time. You maybe make drones here?
I was wondering exactly that. I mean, do you want to... Now, keep in mind this... Is he going to just kill this? Wait a minute. Yeah, the probe wins that. He might want to even throw down a pylon here. We want to see how many lings are actually made here, by the way.
Yeah, it's definitely not 6.
Yeah. Well, if he made 6, that's the dream for the Protoss, you know?
Yeah.
So it's 4.
I think that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Cannon's coming here. Now, I think he's going to try to squeeze a Nexus and then a gate here.
For sure. It's only 4 lings, so
right,
there's no way you're afraid here. Yeah, there it is. Gate coming up.
So, from here, Zerg will try to take the 3rd. It's not a disaster for the Zerg to... oh, hold on. Going to get the scout up here, too. Yeah, it's not a disaster for the Zerg. It's not ideal, but he'll be fine. Gets this Wallen up. And we're going to go into a macro game. We got to see what kind of tech we're going to have here from the Protoss. Gassing to be taken pretty quickly here. And then we want to see from the Zerg, is it going to be maybe a Hydra bust or something? Or is he going to go into more of a macro game? It seems like Zero is very, very competent with 5-hatch or 6-hatch Hydra, sometimes with Muta incorporated.
Yeah. Well, he's very good at those standard plays, very good tactically. Kind of tricky as well. Maybe not tricky like Soma tricky, but...
Yeah, Soma and Saxery, actually. Very good.
Oh, bit of a mistake there.
So right now, Zero is cranking out a lot of drones here. He actually has barely anything to stop a scouting probe. So there is one probe moving out on the map. We're waiting to see if it's going to be a layer thrown down here. It looks like it is, but you could have a den. All right, there it is. Layer tech inbound here. And the probe's going to get the scout off here.
Yeah,
you know, he didn't get Ling speed, so there's not much to stop this one probe from moving through here. Looks like he's going to try to do a drone block. This should actually be... Oh, my God. Oh, there you go.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Pro game remove. Now, for Mini, he doesn't know if it's possibly going to be a Hydra den, you know? You're still afraid of that. He might throw down a second cannon here.
That was so nice, by the way, because the drone doesn't fully block there. So he just moved it down as the probe was coming to block it from just barely moving to the south and have the 3 links that were on top.
PvP and PvZ, this is a big change in the entire matchup, is trying to juke and drive at the ramp to guarantee a kill versus bouncing it off so it can't get inside.
Yeah.
Here's that Zealot coming in. I love that he immediately turns onto the Ling, realizing this drone's probably going to get away. Look at his control. It's just so good.
Both sides.
And now that the shields are gone, he just knows to leave. Second Zealot coming in here. Mini already causing quite a headache here. Oh, he's not chasing him. Third Zealot inbound.
Definitely could be a problem. Only 2 lings there. And some damage on some drones. Zero's so good about not losing drones.
Yeah, if you don't lose a drone, then this is basically a failure here by the Protoss. Another Zealot coming down here. I think there's not enough, actually, to keep this safe. Okay. It's so hard to keep all these places defended, but it seems like Zero has done an immaculate job of just hanging on here. Wow. Dude, he's so good. Are we going to have more gates? Wait, is that a gate? Okay. Hold on, Artosis. He made a second gate before Stargate.
A Citadel as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
I think we're going to have some power Zealot play.
I think you're right. And he's already spinning on the Cybernetic score, so that's obviously +1.
Right.
It's kind of interesting, though, because the second gateway and the Citadel, so I guess it's just like very quick speed and +1.
I think so, yeah. But the Overlord comes in here and sees this.
Yeah. Let's not forget, he saw the Spire because it's at the natural. And Zero skips Spire a lot. More than most Zergs that we've seen, right? So maybe seeing the Spire sets him off to thinking, oh, okay, this is likely to be Mutalisks, actually.
I can't believe these 2 Zealots slipped out. How funny is that?
He really didn't see those.
Yeah, they just kind of glided right by.
Well, that definitely could bite him in the butt.
Bite his butt, man.
Bite him in the butt.
In the
it's
butt.
very different than bite his butt. That's very crude what you said.
Sorry, guys. There could be kids watching.
Yeah.
So the Zealots are going to come down now, and I don't see anything to defend here. Now, 2 Zealots with no Lings over here. That's a real threat. The Lings, by the way, are going to come back, but now already 3 more Zealots are out on the map. Mutas are here. Mutas do not kill Zealots very quickly.
Well, these 2 Zealots, let's see how much that they actually get done. The other 3 coming out as well, but at least this does buy him time to make sure his defense is fortified against those Mutas.
He's going to send these 3 up over here to the top and probably do a surprise attack when the Mutas try to get some counterplay over here onto the Protoss side of the map.
But there's actually a really well-placed Overlord up there, so he might get spotted trying this.
I think the Overlord might go right around it.
Yeah, it's possible.
So the Mutas are coming out now. The Corsairs are in position to drive this away. I'm really not liking this that much for Zero right now. I think there's a lot of opportunities here for Mini to do some real damage here.
Mini's looking pretty strong right now. Feels like he's really been dictating the flow of this game.
Okay. These Mutas just continuing to chip away here. I got to say, Mini needs to be careful to not hemorrhage too many of these Zealots. You can try a lot of fancier ass, but if it doesn't pay off, you've just wasted units and your army is just that much smaller later on.
It's very true.
We don't have Hydras out in the game really just yet. Instead, it's mostly Ling Muta, but Hydra tech is inevitable here. He already has the Den, but we don't have anything else just yet. This really highlights the strength of +1 attack. 2 hits to kill a Zergling instead of 3.
Yeah.
And he's getting an Archon.
I love
Instead of going for the High Templar Storm tech here, he wants to try to come out with the Corsairs, with the Zealots. Makes sense. When you see that many Mutalisks out early, might as well just get an Archon and try to take a fight. That's very different from Best, who tries to get melee Storm here. Mini seems to think it's not worth his while to do that. And, you know, with the Archon, you can always fly the Corsairs back over the Archon.
Yeah. One-shot those Scourge, right?
Yeah.
It does one-shot Scourge, doesn't it?
I think it 2-shots them. If you have, I think, +1 or +2.
Is Archon attack, it's 25, isn't it?
I don't think he kills the Scourge in 1 hit.
Okay.
Maybe if you have the +1 attack, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I never play against Archons. They're terrible against Terran. Maybe it's explosive damage is what the problem is.
That might be what it is.
But I
think it's 2 though.
Damage.
I think if you have +2 or +3 if 1 hits a Scourge. But then that would also probably depend on what kind of armor upgrades you have here. So he's going to tear down this pylon because he needs to get an opening here to actually get his army out. But here we go again. Mash Hydra at the entrance, and in the way of an eddy, it's more like in the way of my Wallen. The angle is actually terrible for trying to get out.
Very true.
Notice how he keeps those Scourge right by the Archon. I'm sorry, the Corsairs right by the Archon. He actually wants a Storm to come out. He's like, oh, please don't storm my 3 Hydras.
Definitely right.
Oh my God! He's going for it.
Oh my God.
He gets 1 Templar. Still a few more. I think 4 total down there. Only 3 should have Storm though.
Well, this is starting to look pretty good for Zero right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Good dodge.
Yeah.
If you don't lose any Hydras, you rotate him in and back out. There you go. He does it again. No Hydras killed. Zero's control is perfect.
Yeah, Mini really needs to break out of here pretty soon. Adding more gateways, getting his full production going. That is so many Hydras.
I know, it's crazy.
It's so many. How do you even get that many?
It's insane, man. And he could always go into Lurker Tech. I think push has come to shove. He might try to come out here now.
He's got those 1-1 upgrades. It might be the best time.
Right on top of that Archon. He's targeting that Archon really well. Another great Storm, but a good dodge here by Zero.
Yeah, the Corsairs actually clean up some of these Overlords.
Oh my God, there's so many Hydras.
Yeah, this is looking rough.
Oh my God, the control is so good.
Storm dodges are insane right now.
Oh my God, another kill. The question is, as the dust settles, is there enough damage over here?
Oh, great side storm right there. The Muta's actually going to get gunned down by these Corsairs.
Too many Hydras, and now the Corsairs are going to take damage as well.
Uh-oh. This is bad news right now. The Hydra's pushing forward. Looks like the cannons do force him back for now.
Phenomenal play. Again, no third base here for Protoss. He needs to break free.
A little bit of counter harassment here with those Corsairs.
Not doing that much, though, so far.
No. Slows down reinforcements just slightly, I guess, but lurkers are on the way.
Yeah, and when the lurkers are out, the Zealots become so much worse. Again, right now, Zero just controlling so well. No storms yet. He storms on the eggs.
Ooh, he might have to throw a second one down there.
Oh, there's not enough bulk here for the Protoss army to actually take this fight. The first lurker burrows. Robotics facility not even done yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
This is crazy. He's actually contained right now. And if he doesn't break free, he will lose this game. Oh, my God. A dive in on the lurkers.
Yeah, nice micro back from Zero, though. Very on top of everything. And he trying to get out.
Oh, my God. Good morph there. Immediately starts an Archon. He's starting to come around. But again, there is no detection here. You can use Splash to try to engage and try to take on some of the lurkers that are still burrowed, but it's easier said than done.
The Zealots run out. I like the move because it feels like a very tough spot for Mini. So the fact that he's actually out on the map trying to get something done.
He sends more Zealots out as well.
Oh my gosh.
So much for this contain. But is this the right play? I think he's going to try to come back in and collapse.
Yeah, I think he's going to flank the army.
I think you're right. But keep in mind, Hydras can just shoot down an observer. That's easy. Oh. If they shoot down the observer, the Zealots will never get the kill on the lurkers.
Well, maybe you just counterattack them.
Yeah, but there could be lurkers there as well.
Oh! Oh! He has an answer for everything.
And I think at this point in time, you're trying to buy time.
Well, he's actually picking off a decent amount of Hydras right there.
All right, he's going to have to try to come back over here and use his turtle position. Now it's just lurkers. Can Protoss break free in the meanwhile?
Yeah, this might be a good time for him to try to bust out of his containment.
The Zealots continuing to roam. They have not found a good target yet. So many lurkers over here. There's the first observer. Is this enough, though?
I love
Look
this
at his
move.
control. He's so good. He just unburrows the weakened lurkers. Do we even have any kills here? One goes down.
The micro of Zero is out of control.
It is perfect. He makes it look so easy.
You never even see anyone do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You never see that.
It's almost over the top.
Yeah. It's like, God, you're going to win. Just
like, chill out, bro. Like, this is embarrassing. You're microing so hard. This is not enough Corsairs to kill off these Overlords.
No.
In fact, he's not even actually controlling them very well.
No,
now there's the opportunity for more mutants to be made to snipe High Templars, Artosis.
Oh, God. Well, you know what? Right now, that's the least of his worries. He's got to bust out of this container. The game is going to end.
Okay, another good storm.
Okay, here comes that Zealot flank as well. The remaining Zealots that were out on the map come back to help.
Can Mini make a miracle happen? He's continuing to push out now. These observers are... Oh, sorry, there's one observer here. There's a Scourge, but it hasn't connected with its target yet. More Hydras coming in. There's still a small lurker line in the back. Oh, my God, and once again, the contain is just so good. In a very classic Brood War style, a lurker contain can be so hard for a Protoss to deal with.
And that is certainly the case here. Mini just unable to fully break out. Zero's reinforcements continue to flow.
Oh, my God, I think that's it.
Yeah,
I think Zero's done it. Zerg reigns triumphant tonight. GG.
And that means Zero hits the round of 4.
Zero is pretty good. I think he even realizes he played that really well. He can't hide how happy he is. And I love when he's unburrowing the lurkers. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, he was really on fire here tonight. No question. And that gives us the most interesting round of 4 we've ever had in KSL.
I think so.
Maybe. This one and the one that had Jadong in it, I think.
Yeah.
2 most interesting round of 4s.
Okay. We've done it. We did it, Artosis.
Yeah.
The double 10-hour day